Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, with my pet skull, Alistair the Skull. Shut up, I didn't forget you and almost did this intro without you. So, you probably have already noticed something very particular about this menu. And let me just say it, start it with, I got bored and added about 5 more mods. Nothing more really to say. So we are going to head into the ruins with our little group of newbies here who want to level up, including Rehab, because we haven't leveled up Rehab in a while now. Very bad of us. So we're going to be heading there and seeing if we can find a bunch of rats. Once holy idols and shrines have been corrupted to favour pagan gods, holy water can help restore them to their rightful condition. Well, I guess it's a real good thing I brought 4 of them, isn't it?
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Foreign.
I plan to, Mr. Narrator, although I must admit, it's kinda bad, the fact of these halls are so huge. That is equally as bad, actually.
No clemency in this place.
A torch! How nice! We will save that for later. Ah! Here we go. Enemies. Ow. That wasn't very nice. What could all of you need? I think you need a little thing called death. As for you things, you could all use a little thing called a damage crap reduction. That's the word. Nice hit. Very nice hit. Well, you know what we need to do, Mr. Enigma. Quite frankly, I think someone could use a heal. Problem is, who's it going to be? I think her. And that's kind of why I like the Enigma. He actually has a surprisingly good amount of healing. Because a 6 to 8 heal, standardly, is pretty solid. Especially with a 50% chance to reduce stress as well. But then when you include the fact he can increase his healing skills by 150% potentially, it just makes things even better.
Can't touch this.
A nice dodge, Miss Hellion.
Monstrous size has
See guys, that wasn't so bad, and you got us a Jude tapestry as well. That is quite magnificent, I must say. Ah! Vampires. Well, hell. Oh, did they change you, Miss Succubus? Because I swear you used to steal damage on a permanent basis. And the little flies are dead. Glorious. That's what we need to see. Now we just need this little bloodsucker supplicant thing to die. That way we can have no chance of either of them getting whatchamacallited. Vampirized. Nice solid damage. And it got stunned as well. But it didn't matter because it died either way before it got a turn. Holy water for extra healing? Don't think we need that. See? Because that does fine. Blank hallway. Concerning. This is a very big medium dungeon, I must say. Can I see the Curo? Can I? Ah, it's crap. Of course I can't see it until it's too late. I don't even know what to say. If you can vampirize him, I'll be impressed. How do you vampirize a statue? The Enigma is literally a stone statue. How does that work? Alistair, how do you turn a statue into a vampire? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Victory's mount.
Ooh, shiny.
No, it was not the sparkle of coin, you stupid little Enigma. Why would you think that's a sparkle of coin? I mean, technically it was a sparkle of coin if you got it right, but you didn't get it right, so it was no sparkle of coin. Well, at least it looks like there aren't too many things ahead of us. So I guess the question is, what do we want now? Who needs a quirk or something? You know what? I think Rehab deserves a quirk, because why the hell not? Of course. I blame you. No, but I need a scapegoat to blame, so I don't have to blame myself. What do you think I am? Someone who takes responsibility for the fact they made an error? Ooh, now this is interesting, because I can do this. Completely disabling your ability to do anything. That's actually what you call magnificent. Kill it, please. Thank you. Now that's not what we needed. Do you bypass guard? No, only armor. Well then. Well, Mr. Enigma, if you can do that. Stunning it nicely, meaning we can go ahead and kill it this time. Or at the very least disable its, you know, whatchamacallit, stress abilities, so it's absolutely useless. Mwah! Lovely and dead. And to finish things off, let's do this. Because that's a lot of damage she just stole. Although I'm pretty sure she doesn't benefit from that damage, because I don't think that damage applies to the damage she gets from her trinket here. You know, I forgot to bring keys. You know, it's very hard to play this game with only a mouse, because you're holding a stupid skull in your other hand. Yes, I did just call you stupid. What the hell are you going to do about it? Well, it's never good when the map isn't explored, because you don't know what to explain could be up there. Claustrophobia. Where does fear of enclosed spaces even come up in this game, out of interest? I don't think I've ever seen it actively do anything. Should I use my campsite now? I think I'll wait until our little succubus is a tiny little bit more stressed. But then again, that's probably a very stupid thing to do, because it means that the other people get even more stressed so that they take even less effect from the stress healing. Why do I do the things I do? You know what? We're gonna take that campsite now and have ourselves a little bit of a meal. The fangs, they feel even ever nearer. Oh, goody. That's only good. Well, first we have to use this enigmatic stuff because of the fact that it basically just gives us all a nice buff. Ooh, increased speed. Increased protection. Funny enough, I think you need that because you never have any protection. Who's got the least health out of you two? You do. Increased crit. You've got good crit, so... Increased max health. Boom. And that was all 6. I was hoping for a trinket, because it has the ability to create a unique trinket for the Enigma. Things I've never really seen. I admit, I want to do this just to see what happens. Ooh, I get to choose who loses health, 20% of their health. Well, I think it should be the Enigma. Call him in battle for a random combat effect. And I can do it as much as I want. Huh. The desert, it pulls you back, Rehab, does it? Well then, we'd better make sure we work fast at killing it all. Probably won't, considering we're being attacked by bloody snakes.
A brilliant conflict. skill and purpose.
I don't know how it determines magic damage. Because it says 2 to 10 magic damage. What the hell does that even mean?
Exposed to
Ow.
blow.
That hurt. You know what? What's this do? Plus 100 dodge and stealth. Oh, okay. Not bad. Good dodge. Well done, Rehab. Well done. Rehab, you really gotta stop, because you kinda need to kill these little bastards. Or we need these little bastards dead now, I should say.
Powerful blow.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, this works. And if I now just go zap, and it's dead, and Rehab is cured.
Seize this momentum.
And I have the chance of a trinket I have never seen before. Oh, glorious. No, I don't know why I'm taking the journal. Frankly, I agree with you, Alistair. It is kind of useless. Now, if we could either never encounter combat again, or enter it immediately, either or.
Decimated.
That works out quite nicely.
Eradicated.
Just make sure everything dies. Glorious people, especially when you dodge the miserable attack of the stupid enemy. Ah, is this team not grand? I love how you do 10 healing when you didn't get the healing buff. It's very nice. Again, no stress relief. But another dodge! Magnificent! You know, the problem the Enigma has is the fact that it lacks any form of damage. No, sorry. That it lacks health and dodge. But the thing it does to try and make up for that is the fact it... whatchamacalls it. No, I'm not going to stop shaking you until I figure out what I'm trying to work out. It's got, like, 40% protection as its base. Low health, no dodge, 40% protection. That's the Enigma. It's a really peculiar way of doing things. We're looking for some rats, I say. Some rats, I say. Some rats, I say. We're looking for some rats, I say. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Enjoy your buffo, please do. You do a lot of damage, yes you do. Well, according to this, there were 2 Kuros on our way back. So. But there's also an enemy ahead of us, with no guarantee of us even meeting the rats. Oh, hello, it's the rats! You hear strange squeals coming from an underground secret world. Ooh, Alistair, it sounds like something fun that we need to fight. Yes, we need to fight it. We need to show people what's around here. Like this hook and whips rat. We got a whip rat, a hook and whips rat, and 2 hook rat. Is that literally just 2 rats as a single enemy? Well, it's a corpse now either way.
A weapon that cuts on its own.
I'm not very impressed with these rats. They don't seem very special, to say the least. Grab. What's a grab? I assumed that would be trying to move it. Minus 5% max health. Excuse you stupid little rat, but what kind of bloody crappy piece of attack is that? Go die in a pit. Didn't kill. I was hoping it would. It's going to die now.
A singular strike.
Here. Here! We killed the rats! That's an awful lot of loot. Well, we found the rats. That's pretty cool. Well, at least I got to show them the rats a little about what they can expect out of them. That was an awful lot of critting there you just did, pal. That wasn't very nice. Something tells me they're not very nice people, Alistair. Okay, the sarcasm is not needed. I know I'm bad at making jokes and everything, but still, you don't need that much sarcasm.
Their cursed champion falls.
That's one way of killing your enemy. Critting them so hard that they just die. Jesus, so much gold. I thought that'd be the end of the dungeon. You know what? Because we have no reason to stop, let's just keep on moving forward and see what the hell this is. It's a stupid little canister thing. We don't need that. There's a fight ahead of us. I can't be bothered. Alright, guys. Well done. Well done. Successful quest. That's what we like to see. Has the succubus leveled up so we don't have any level 4s anymore? That's what I'm hoping for most of all.
Belong to us.
And the rats.
We will find whatever secrets they hold.
Yes, you did. Magnificent. And you're level 6 now, aren't you? Fear of yokai. Well, I guess you're not going on the new on the new quest. Bad healer. Actually, you do have a healing skill. Never mind.
I remember days when the sun
First contact. Shut up, ancestor. I'm doing my own thing. You're not important. I'm important. First contact. A junk has entered a nearby port. The eastern sailors carry rare items for trade and a unique culture. They seem to be friendly. Travel to their land and establish favorable relations. Ooh, sounds like a fun little quest for us to do. The question is, what do we need to do in the farmstead in the meanwhile? Huh. That's not a bad looking trinket. Oh yeah, that was one of the things I downloaded. The fact there's a bunch of extra trinkets now. Mostly so I can get a little bit of variety out of the things I do. There's also a bunch of extra traits, like penetrating and nimble. Where it says 25% speed, it actually means like 25% of the total number. And -4 literally means -4. It's funny, the -4 HP is really not bad on some heroes and really bad on others. Like, it's worse than some things. Also, that needs to be applied to the succubus. Well, this is awkward. And so we're back, ready for our next quest. Where are we gonna go? We're going to the Sunward Isles, where I had to recruit a bunch of low-level people, because I didn't have any low-level people. So, we have a Hollow Knight, something I've been trying to recruit for a while. They just never kept showing up. And we have a Ronin. We have our Antiquarian, who was previously level 4, so I didn't have everyone level 5 yet. But it's an Antiquarian, so no one really cares about whether they're high level or not. Then we also have an Executioner, because I figured if I'm going to show you have a quest of low-level people, I might as well have it as a quest of low-level people I've never used before. So you know what? You're here to see everything in question. And yes, all of this is... The entire menu of this is bloody screwed up right now. I don't know the reasoning. I think it's one of the mods. I think it's the Sunward Isle mod, ironically enough, the one we're going on. And so we're ready. Yes, yes, off we go. Explore the Isles as much as you can. You might just learn a thing or two. And what might we learn? Alistair, give me a suggestion. Look, we don't talk about the fact I haven't touched the darkest dungeon in so long, and the fact I doesn't look like I ever... Hey, look, the dungeon's begun! We're on the dockyard and ready to set out. Ooh. Quite a big dungeon, ironically. Funny enough. Hello, madam. Are you pretty? Yes? How about now? I know that woman. Old Shrine Bell. A moment of solace. Alright, we reduce the stress we just received. That's an interesting trap. Hello there. Unfriendly Kappa, Lesser Oni, Wandering Urel. Fresh water. You can heal yourself. Huh. That's not good. Crunch. Well, someone put some effort into this mod, that's for sure.
Decimated.
Okay, Mr. Ronan, sure, show everyone up. I mean, what's it matter that all too much, really? I love the animations of the Hollow Knight. He has some nice animations. Don't you think?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Provides the entire party with mediocre protection against yokai for 2 turns. Can be turned into other types of Omari. How? How does a place like this even have torch? Out of interest. Is it just because it's big?
Carelessness would...
Alright, the place is empty. Fair. What's this little room over here? A trap. Ooh.
Cruel machination.
Ah! You can't bleed. Huh. I think you'd be very useful against a couple of things. Interesting how you can get diseased, though. Why can the Hollow Knight get diseased? Unnerving contact. What? Oh, yeah, you've got the Martyr's Trinket, so that when you do heal, you actually heal some more. I remember now. Now, how much do you heal for? 5. I admit I was expecting more. I guess it's good we have the Executioner to back you up a little, who can heal for reasons I don't know. I actually don't think that he should be able to, you know, heal. Sure he can, whatchamacallit, de-stress, but that's not healing. I was about to say, these things seem to be exceptionally weak. Then I remembered, oh wait, this is a level 1 dungeon. This is just to see everything. So close. Revenge!
Cleansed from our land.
Mediocre woodcuts. Seemingly simple illustrations and sketches. Not very notable, but they fetch a small price.
Impressive.
That's a trap? Okay, you're eldritch, but everything else is a yokai. Which is fair! You can add a new enemy type. New enemy type would be very cool. You've not been very successful at bleeding people with that, are you? No wonder you haven't been. It's only a 98% chance. Why is it a 98% chance? That is such a random number. Okay, you have an AoE give everyone a whatchamacallit. Riposte buff. Okay.
Continually onslaught.
Interesting.
Destroy.
Eerie Tumbra. That just debuffed us all a little, I think. Interesting. Interesting. Well, it's dead now either way. So... I should have actually just made you attack the enemy just to quicken up the entire damn process. But I'm not going to do that with you, because you can stress heal.
War can be...
There we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm sure they can, but we need to know more about them first. Lost cargo. What's in them? This feels weird. I'm actually... going into this place with genuine curiosity about what the hell it is. Grievous exposure. Okay, that didn't do anything. Can you bleed? No. Potentially. No. Nice crit, Mr. Ronan. You know, the Ronin is actually an interesting character because they have really low minimum damage, but really high maximum damage. So... you just de-stressed everyone in exchange for stressing yourself, but that in exchange also, you know, just cleared your horror. Which ironically, it'd have probably had less horror if you'd ignored it. But you just did ignore the horror then.
As the fiend falls.
Also, the Ronin slowly gets more powerful as he attacks. Another key feature to note about it. Swords. Well, there's no harm in trying. I believe, yes, bandages. Ah! Armor piercing. Interesting. I've never seen that as a buff. That's an interesting concept. Spitters. Ah! Spooters.
Back to the pit.
Corpses. Well, not corpses, because corpses can't be revealed. Nice bite, it did nothing. Feel bad about yourself. You know, you kind of forget that you can, when you know all the Kuros in the game now, that if you use an item on a Kuro, that you don't actually lose the Kuro, you just lose the item. So, there's no harm in just trying every item once, just to see what happens. Fallen Timber. Yes, we'll try it and get rid of... that was a nice animation. Especially with the way the skull fell off. Jeez.
Possessed by evil intent.
Alright, what's Holy Water do? Nothing. Anti-venom. Nothing. Bandages. Nothing. Medical herbs. Nothing. Key. Nothing. You're literally just a de-stressor, aren't you? Yes. It looks like you are. Nothing here. You know what? I think it's a good time to make camp. Random trinket. Okay, that was a pretty poor trinket. But there's always the chance. What kind of things can you guys actually do? There we go. You're ready for the battle to come. There's nothing you're not prepared for. I like the background scenery of this Asian place.
The light, the promise of safety.
These Somerset Isles. I don't know what they're actually called, I just think that's their name. An angry Isodile. Isodade, even. I think that needs to die first. Maybe? Ah, that's pretty damaging for a level 1 creature. In the scheme of things. That is a stupidly powerful ability, and I want that on a player. Or a class. Causing all your allies to riposte. That is so stupidly powerful. Thank you. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff. Bundle. Strings of bronze coinage. They're usually worth little individually, but so many are gathered here that it's worth a decent sum. What do we get rid of for them? I don't know if they stack. That's the thing.
Change places!
Surprised. Well, that didn't affect our surprising very much, in all honesty. Bone Rabble. The Lesser Oni. Let's kill the Lesser Oni. I don't trust the Lesser Oni. I think it's worse than it lets on. Then again, if you're going to do something like that, you can go to hell as well. How can you even riposte out of interest, Madam Ghost? Ah, you riposte by doing damage to us. Ha! That thing needs to start burning, I think. One creature left. which fails to do anything, which is to be expected. It's level 1. And why do I always sound so surprised by these facts? But to be fair, for a level 1 dungeon, this has just been interesting. This has just been interesting more so than anything.
As victory
Just because it's cool.
Resistance.
Unremembered scriptures. Bandages, no. That, no. Holy water, no. Anti-venom, no. What's it do then? Nothing happened. Is that an item I can use with things? There's a battle ahead there. Nothing down that way. Wow, it's almost as if I should go top like I was planning to. Thank you for confirming my suspicions, game. A horrid note plays. That's evil. Like, I'm fine with the fact it was a quirk that I didn't care about, but that is evil. I am not using those again. Jesus, I don't care if there's a chance it could remove a negative quirk or cause stress relief. If it can cause the removal of a positive quirk, that thing can go to bloody hell. What the hell is this? A divine beast of unparalleled intellect. Perhaps it might help you on your quest. No effect, no effect, no effect, no effect, no effect, no effect, no effect. Can't use that, can't use that. Okay, if it's a loot item, I can't use it. Sure, what's it do? It gives celestial insight. Hakura's splendor. Could I get that on any other character, please? That's a bunch of little things which make me really wish I had any AoE. Excluding the Executioner. You know, thinking about it, that's still probably useful on the Antiquarian. Just because of the speed bonus, if nothing else. Because 20% speed is... yeah, it's like +1 speed. Huh, maybe that's not so good. Well, it depends if it stacks with temporary buffs. I guess. Rundown shack. A lone shack covered in talismans to ward off evil Oni. Okay, that can be... use the minor Omnia whatever with it, and you get stuff. Why didn't I use anything with that? The bloody hell is that thing? And why do I feel a dreadful need to kill this thing instead of that thing? Undead Behemoth. Guard and Restoration. Okay. And now you riposte. That's
Masterfully
pretty good teamwork, honestly. Like, that's a stupidly good team when you think about it that way. First, it guards the thing that produces the riposte, and then that thing produces the riposte. So it's like everything super guarded by the HP tank, but the HP tank can also still cause, you know, damage. Expansive destruction. That's an annoyingly big move.
Prodigious size alone.
I love you, Ronan.
Persuade the sharpened blade.
You really are nice at times, aren't you?
Impressive.
Well,
Seize this
that was
moment.
cool. Well, there's nothing else left in this dungeon, so that's our introductory dungeon done, so... hell! And we got this... Shinobu, which is for the Snake Charmer. It's actually pretty decent for the Snake Charmer, in a way. Because the Snake Charmer has a couple of... of course you get snow reflexes. How do you get a disease? You're a revenant in a piece of armor. Born Leader is a quirk I really want on a couple of people. I just don't know which people. Our recent business partners need help slaying a large beast. They fear their vessel will be destroyed by it. They surely will reward us for it, our endeavor. Huh. Can I go now? I mean, sure the pile is diseased, but it's still only a level 1 quest. So... And it's only just hit an hour. And these quests are normally a little under time anyway. And that's a really good trinket for a plague doctor. If I even had a plague doctor, though. Which I don't anymore. I haven't had one for a while now. But yada yada yada. Excuse. What the hell's that? Okay, that's for the new class. Oh, it's a one-room battle. Oh, then sure. Why the hell not? Hell! I have to wait until either someone dies so I can get a new high-level character, or... Well, we get that quirk that says you can take that random event that says you can take high-level people on quests. Damn, that's annoying. Well, everyone, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So, everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching today. I have been your host through this endeavor, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time, where hopefully we're going to see more of the Sunward Isles, as well as maybe a few extra new classes, just because I need someone to recruit some people to go on that bloody quest. Yeah. So yes, everyone, if you like the look of any of the classes you've seen today, for the Hollow Knight, the Ronin, the Executioner, the Enigma, Hellion, or the Succubus, to name the ones you've seen today, then simply say in the comments down below, and I'm sure we can get round to giving you your character. I mean, hell, we've already had 2 new recruits. We got Luna and Guts. We didn't get to see them in today's episode because of the new mod stuff, which I do apologize for, but everyone will have their day eventually. So everyone, enough rambling. I'm afraid that until the next time, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.